What is going on, guys? It's Pokemon back with another video today, and today we're going to be opening up Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what is in this box, look at the size of it for one. That's my hand on it. Like, you know, Jesus Christ, like, it's huge. So I'm actually really looking forward to opening this and getting it out of the way, because it's just been blocking up a load of my stuff. So in this is some very sought after rare cards, and you will see once I've opened this up. We're going to sit the camera down on the stand, but I'm going to just open it up here just to show you, because you're not going to be able to see it down there. So, and basically you get Charizard in here, which is another version of base set. I think this will be the last one I need. Oh no, I don't. I need the 25th anniversary one as well. So that's another 100 odd so quid down the drain. But it's painful being a Charizard collector, I'll tell you. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get into this, and then I'm going to open it up and show you everything that's inside. All right. Right. Sorry about the quality, guys, but I've had to zoom this camera back just so it can fit all in the screen. So. Okay, it opens like that. So what we're going to do is flip this around. I mean, look at the size of this thing, man. And then place it down if it will allow me to. There we go. So open it up. Whoosh. Now this retailed, I think it was like nearly 600 quid, right? Maybe 500 quid. I think the cards are in that. That's literally all it is. And then in this, I'll let you get a little briefcase, lol. And it looks like that slides out. So give me a second, I'm gonna slide this out and remove the box, but that's what you get in it, okay? All right, guys, so I just got that box off, and what you get in this is basically just card holders and some dice, which I'll show you in a minute, but it's not great. You know, obviously we've only opened this for the cards. I couldn't care less about this sort of stuff. But it's a nice little touch. A leather material. I wouldn't say they're real leather. But we get a fire case, a water case, and a leaf case. So that's quite nice. Quite a nice little touch. Probably won't use them. And then look what's in here. I think this slides off actually. It does indeed. So that's what we get inside. It's just full of dice and counters and things like that. But what was cool, which I found quite cool, I mean, if you play the game, this is probably awesome, right? Which I do play, but only on the app. I don't actually play it in real life. But you get like a table, which obviously folds out to being a playmat. So it's quite good. And it's a nice material as well. So I see what they've done there. It's like a felt material. So anyway, that's what comes in this box. Let's get into the bad boy cards, and hopefully there's a lot of gradable cards in here, because this is why I've bought it, really. To hopefully grade some cards, get some 10s back, because looked through the condition of my cards recently, and they're not poor, but they've all got white marks on it or white specks on it. So it'd be nice to actually get some mint cards that are all quite worthwhile. So let's go to the next bit. Right, fellas, moments of truth. So this just slides out here. I saw the PokeRev video and he couldn't figure that one out, so that was quite funny. And we've just got to open this little tag here. I'm going to be so careful, because hopefully these cards inside a mint, they just come in packs, if I remember rightly, like sealed. Yeah. So it's pretty yikes. Oh, you get sleeves as well. That's... I mean, for like a £500 product, I don't think it's the best, I'm not gonna lie, but like we say, it's just about the cards within this. So are they all different colors? So you get one black, one gray, oh, and then like a lighter shade of gray as well. Yeah, they're not the most desired sleeves, are they? That's for sure. So that's gonna have the Blastoise in. I've opened these all backwards. That's, I don't even know, that's quite a nice Lugia though. Okay. That's going to have the Zardy boy in. Alright guys, this is very intense stuff. And then a load of polystyrene just chucked on top to remind you of what awful product you've just bought. There's a thing here welcoming you to the hobby. As you know, I'd imagine people aren't just buying this on their first product if they are coming into the hobby. Anyway, okay, so we're going to start. This is obviously Venusaur. So I think it could be a Blastoise. I mean, Lugia's double colourless, so it could be any of them. Alright, so let's try and get this open without damaging anything. How are we going to do that then? They have a little thing. I wonder where it is though. I don't know if you can see that. But there's a little strip. I'd imagine it's here. It's just so, like, you've got to be careful, but you've also got to be rough to get into it, you know? So it's quite annoying. I have made a little indent in it. There we go. So that's just go around like that, like an old pack of cigarettes, guys, if you smoke any cigarettes. But as you can see already, there's some damage on the back, so that's not one of the cards we need. Oh, they haven't really done this very well, have they? It's so bad, some of their packaging. It really fucks me off. Right. I'm going to go through these one by one, alright? So I have got sleeves at the ready. So, let's go. So we get Lugia to start. Oh, very nice. I didn't realise. I think everything in here is a holo. What I'm going to do, guys, because I really don't want to damage these, I'm going to pick these up one by one. So we get all the holos there. Yeah, they're all holos by the looks of it. This is the Venusaur one, I'd imagine. So 5 of them. I'd imagine 5 fighting types as well. Oh no, so 4. Then it goes back to the green. Very odd. 3 more green. And then 2 more fighting types. Right now, we have a computer search. So I do want to sleeve these. I'm not going to be doing the ones that aren't going to be worth doing until the end, so you won't have to watch that. First is Seeker. I've got a Super Rod. I do like the holo patterns on these. They look like they could have swirls on, though they might not. Oh. And then we've got Sunseed. A rare candy. A nice switch trainer. That's pretty cool. Onyx. Some of the cards are a bit sticky to each other. I mean, I don't know if anyone opened the old trainer boxes, but this is what they were like. And believe it or not, if you opened I think it was a legendary collection one, so very, very sort of. So I've actually got the lava theme deck of it sealed, but I'd never open it because when you open it, the pack is actually stuck to the card, and then when you take the pack off, there's a huge line going down it. So they're really nice holos on this though. So you get a couple of bills. It looks like Heart Gold Soul Silver border, and then down to the good stuff. So we've got Bulbasaurs. I'm just going to get all my sleeves out ready now, and we're going to start sleeving away. And I really hope that these are in good condition, man. I really, really hope. So already, yeah, it's just factory nicks every time. You'd get a 9 in that. No, I don't know if you can see up there. Tiny little nick. Anyway, the Bulbasaurs aren't worth too much. They probably are though. They will be one day, that's for sure. I think if you're an investor, you've got to be. I wouldn't rush into selling some of this, if I'm honest. I think that box, to be fair, will go up quite a lot. But we are losing the nostalgia of the 90s kids. It's more now black and white era. And in the next 5 years, it's going to be the XY era. So that's something to bear in mind, guys, because the market's moved so much. It's changing so much day by day. It always surprises me. It's actually hard to keep up with. It really is hard to keep up with. Like I say, I've got a few vendor shows coming up soon. And man, like pricing everything up, it's been insane. Also, does anyone else hate TCG Player? Because I do. It doesn't actually tell you, well, it doesn't actually show you pictures of the cards sold. It just tells you, and you're going off by someone who's just said, oh, it's listed for that. And yeah, like, you know, people buy them, but do they have as much knowledge as us? I highly doubt it. I don't know. I mean, some, obviously, but a lot of people do. They know what they're talking about now. That's a very nice Rockets admin. But, you know, at the end of the day, you've got to see the card for yourself, no? So I always go on eBay's listed and eBay's last sold. But if you think eBay's last sold, yes, that's good as well. But if you want the card, you don't buy it from a last sold, do you? You go by the listing. So I tend to price up from what people have put it up by £10, £20 cheaper. Sometimes £50 depending on what the card is. So very nice double colourless there. You see the little stars on the holo. Very nice indeed. Just going through these quite slowly. I just see the big boy. Right, so we're going to sleeve him up. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. So my heart just dropped a bit then. Right, fucking hope to God this is alright. Doesn't look too sad. Also, when putting in the sleeve, be careful. If that nudges anything, it can damage the bottom. Very, very nice indeed. Right, let's have a little look at this, shall we? It looks clean, man. It does look clean. Yeah, that'll be going off. That'll be getting sent off. Never done a PSA grading before, so it'd be nice to get a few 10s back. That is a beautiful card though. The holo's very different to all of the other versions. Obviously you've got the base set, you've got the 25th anniversary, you've got many other versions of the base set cards, but my god, that's beautiful. Absolutely phenomenal card. Okay, good start guys, good fucking start. And then we've got a Paris, very random. Parasect as well. To follow up with. Oh, a Cypher. Didn't even know that was in here. So again, just going to be very careful with how we do this. That's good though. It looks good. There's a little bit of. Sometimes it's hard to see because like. When it comes out of the factory, it depends on how sharp the knife was when cutting the cards. So if you can see up here, like all these borders, to be fair, they're not too badly cut. There's a little white dot there. But if you can see there, it's sort of lifted up a bit. That's not white. That's just how the card's cut. So it's like not that sharp of a knife when it ran through the factory. But definitely still passable. It probably may get a 10. Probably a 9 for that one though. I'm just very glad that the Venusaur is looking sharp. I couldn't see anything too wrong with that there. I mean, the centering was good as well. So there's a nice Sand Shrew. And then to follow up with the big boy Sand Slash. And if you played Pokemon TCG Pocket, but the Sand Slash was quite good at the start, just to get a few points on the board. Hitmonlee, and then Hitmonchan, his brother. And we've got a Doduo. That looks a bit Fates Collidey. I could be wrong. Not. Oh, that's nice. That's Heart Gold. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, although. And that's awesome, man. Oh my god, a Chansey. Guys, what? Dude, my chances of when I pulled these as a kid. See, again, that's not even white. That's just how it's cut. My chances of when I pulled as a kid, I literally just walked around with them in my pocket. So they're in a real bad way. But this looks absolutely gorgeous. So it'd be nice just to keep some of these as well, because it's not all about selling, guys. You know, this is about the hobby and what got you into the hobby. You need a collection as well. So yeah, probably won't send that off. You can see a few marks on that there. So, but what a nice card that is, eh? Look at the shine on it. I do like the holo pattern to these. They're very nice. Very, very nice. Whoosh. We've picked up 2 there, like an absolute idiot. And that's Snorlax. Quite a happy boy there. And then we've got Boss's Orders. Now, with the new Team Rocket set coming out, this may go for a 10 or 20 maybe. I'm not too sure. But that's a very, very nice trainer to get. Pokemon Fan Club. Not really a fan myself. And then Pokemon Nurse with a Wooper. Getting healed. That's quite sweet. Alright guys, so that is our first pack. Now I'm going to set these cards to the side as gently as I can. We've also got that Lugia there. It's a bit of a shame it's a half art though. They just don't make too much money. I will sleeve that as well. But they're not the best to look at either if you are a collector. I mean, if you're going for every Lugia card, then by all means, right? But yeah, I mean that was the top card, right? So let's just have a little look. I mean, that bottom card we had, it wasn't too great because we saw some damage on that, but it's not too sad. I mean, they've done a pretty good job packaging that up. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, we're going to go for the old Blastoise next. So let's try and do what we did last time, but hopefully a little bit better. But yeah, what fucks me off is they have just not learned from the past, you know? Like, they just haven't. There we go. So we've got a good start there. And it's come to a very abrupt end. Let's try and go the other way. I just want to try and get onto that line. No, it's not going to let me. Motherfucker, man. That's really fucked up. Alright guys, I'll probably edit this bit out or fast forward it. Or I might not. Or I might not. Alright, we've got a good go on this. Right, let's put these flat again. This is intense. Okay, so we've got the old Suicune EX. Now, I love Suicune. He's my favourite dog Pokemon. I think he's so much better looking than the other boys, but that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people love Entei as well, and Raikou, obviously. That's the trio, right? So, but he's my boy, man. He's my boy. All right, Water Energies. I mean, that Sparkle is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so there's another 4 there. And then we've got the Psychic. I hope they do all of the energies in the shinies. So another 3 there. We've got another Water. Beautiful hollows though, beautiful hollows. They really shine out. I don't know if the camera's doing it too much justice, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, whoa. So, literally the first big boy that we pull is a Mewtwo. So we're going to sleeve him up and hope for the best. Okay. Please. Not bad. Tiny bit of white at the top right. Tiny bit. It is hard to tell. That is white, and then up there, that just is only a little bit. But if you can see there, tiny little bit. I mean, you know, if you're PSA, you've got a bloody lens on it, looking up really close. So you've always got to bear in mind what you think may be a good card probably has the effects to it. So, alright, it's the same trainers, I think. Some of them may be a bit different. Double colourless there. Got a couple of bills. And the heart gold borders. And then what else have we got? Professor Oak. He's my boy. That's the era I know. So he's Gary's dad, isn't he? Eh? Gary Oak. Ash hates how far he gets ahead of him on the... Oh, so we get a Squirtle on the animes. So, do you call them animes or cartoons? They were cartoons when I was growing up. I used to remember coming back from football practice and that my dad had recorded it on... Jesus Christ, man. My hand's so fucking hot. Let me get another sleeve out. Jesus, bro. I don't know why I'm fucking struggling with this. Alright, there we go. Jesus Christ. Very nice. You get a few of these, so that's good. Yeah, they all look pretty decent, lads. They all look pretty decent. Yeah, no, that's decent. I'm happy with that. Right, let's get another sleeve out and not steam it up this time. Okay, so you get 2 Squirtles, 2 War Turtles by the looks of it. Just going to try and do that, and then that's it. That's a lot better. Oh, had a bit of hollow bleed at the bottom there. Yeah, we do. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's hard to see. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There's a hollow bleed on the Squirtle. It's pretty fucking cool. Let's check out that. Tiny bit of whitening, of course it does. Tiny bit at the top left. I mean, leave a comment. Like, do they? I mean, I'm no professional when it comes to grading, that is for sure. But do they like allow that? Is that like okay? Would that get a 10, or is it does it literally have to be perfect with no whitening? Because back when I first started collecting PSAs, you'd look at it. You'd literally look at the card that was a 10. Okay, so that's not good. I don't know if you can see that there, fellas. There's a... These all have hollow bleeds. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know why the camera... Yeah, there you go. That's not good. That's not a good sign. It's a shame as well. That looks quite good. Apart from down there. Yeah, no, it's not the best condition card. Let's hope this War Turtle's good. Please. Right, we'll go again. The same way I've been doing that, because I don't like putting my fingerprints on it. Because there's now card cleaning services and stuff, so it's like, oh my god, that's even worse, no? Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I think. It's so hard to tell on this light, man. But all these guys, they've got like science labs on, like looking at everything, haven't they? So they'll definitely see it if there is a defect. Oh, there's a huge hollow bleed on that. That's crazy. That's really cool. Really cool. Alright, let's continue. This is going to be a long video, guys, but I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please give it a like. Comment down below what your favourite card is out of all of this so far. Could even be a trainer, you know, like it depends what everyone's nostalgia is, doesn't it? I think that's just why they've done this, because it's all the, you know, cards that people would remember as a kid. That Rockets admin is so cool, man. I've got a feeling, yeah, like I say again, with these sets coming out, these new Team Rocket set coming out, I've got a feeling these cards will go up quite a little bit. Not too much, but if you have a few spare, I'd definitely get rid of them during that period. Because, you know, when this all dies down, it's going to be a huge crash. And then everyone's going to be sat on a lot. And they probably would have rather have got rid of it to get other stuff that's coming out. So I'm excited for the... Oh my god. Look at him. I am sort of excited for the crash though, just so we can actually buy some Pokemon products. Okay, right. Let's dry the old hands, because I don't know why I never ever get this sort of like intense over opening stuff. This is just so much money. I mean, like, I didn't pay 500 quid for it. I literally paid £220 for a box, so it's not bad at all. Let's hope for the best here, guys. And I really mean let's hope for the best. Straight in. Right. It's clean, man. It's clean. I think quite clean. Tiny bit at the top. I mean, these are definitely worth sending in though, you know, like, I can't see why not. I mean, like, even if it is a 9, I'm still happy with that. Centering's a tiny bit thick on the left, I think. But, no, beautiful cards, man. Beautiful cards. I'm actually really happy I'm opening this. I think that's why I'm getting a bit intense over it. Because it's such a blast from the past seeing some of these artworks. Look at that Starmie, man. It's so cool. I think this is the last era, though, of stuff like this. I think it's all about illustration rares now. You know, like yellow bordered cards. People don't even like that anymore, do they? So I know that this Gyarados is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I mean, it's quite iconic with the borders. The borders look a bit ill. They're not like a full-on yellow, you know. I much prefer the silver borders though over the new cards, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's just how the knife has cut these ones. You can just tell the corners don't flush. There's like a tiny little lump on each one of them, you know. You see that there? So good stuff though. Good stuff. Oh, nice. That Lapras. Heart Gold as well. It could be Triumphant this one. I'm actually not too sure. I remember I had them tins with Typhlosion, Meganium on them, and I opened quite a few of them. I did pull some good cards, but like, it's an Articuno, guys. Oh my god. That's quite a huge card. Remember that back in the day. Wasn't it Fossil? I think it was. Yeah, it definitely wasn't Jungle. That's Fossil. Beautiful card, that. Beautiful card. I don't think they're nicks. I think they're okay. I think it's okay. Yeah. So far, I'll put it this way, I'm very happy on it. Very happy on it. And I'm not grading the Charizard because that is mine. I'm a Charizard collector. And I can't afford grading cards like that. There's just no way. It's going to be mad though. If a lot of these come back a 10, I have to pay a big premium on them. So, that's going to be pretty... Oh, look at Mr. Mime. Isn't that cool? Going to be keeping a lot of these. I don't think I'll be selling many of these ones, to be honest. I mean, like, I don't think they're going to be worth much money anyway. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the Lieutenant Surge's logo on the bottom. So yeah, Lieutenant Surge, Rattata, and Raticate. Genghis Khan. Wow, look at that. Very nice card. Boss's Orders. And Drops in the Ocean. Look at that border, man. Like, Jesus. Almost look like a fake card now. That's really cool. Fisherman. I think that's the same fellow who's in the Lugia picture. Of Silver Tempest. Not a fan of Pokemon Fan Club. Oh god. And we've got Rare Candy. Super Rod. Iconic card. Iconic trainer. And Versus Seeker. I think the Versus Seeker in the TCG was very, very sought after. So put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand, yeah. So if you had used up something that, you know, you built a deck for, that would obviously be quite a good one because you get another turn of it. Okay, that's quite worrying. That came opened already. Let's try and get a nice smooth... Sorry, that's not even in camera. Try and get a nice smooth break on that, which we have. Let's try and go all the way around though. Nice, it did as well. That's good. That's really good, guys. That's how they're meant to open. That's how they're meant to open. Right, smoothly off for this because we all know what's in this one. And this is the one I really... It has to be perfect. It just has to be for this sort of money. Oh, man. It's so stressful. Like, yeah. All right, hello. Straight in. I've got quite a nice selection of Ho-Oh cards. I will be showing off all of my collections to you guys at some point, because I have a lot of individual cards who, you know, are, well, they're definitely my favourite, and they're technically people's favourites as well. So let's just put the Blastoise cards to one side, and we will continue on. So, quite a few fire energies. Okay, we'll put them there. And we've got lightning energy. What's your favourite colour energy, guys? And those is unlisted leaf. Pokecards is the water energy. Mine's probably fire, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's just unbelievable. So, a couple more lightnings. I wonder if Pikachu will be in this one. Oh, we've got a Fable off the back. Another iconic base set. And we're going to take him off like that. Hold him there. And put that in a sleeve without damaging the bottom. That looks good, man. Let's check the back. Oh, yeah. That is a sublime looking card, if I say so myself. Yeah, I can't see any faults with that. And that's just straight off the back. So that's good. That's a good sign. Oh, let's hope. Let's just pray, guys, that this is a good condition card. If you know what's in this pack. More bills. I mean, how many bills do we want? I think that's like a good 12 that we've got. I feel like we need that many. I will be sleeving all of these after. And then the last bill. Professor Oak, sorry, bill. And then we're going to have 2 Charmanders, 2 Charmeleons. And we're going to take that off very carefully. Very carefully indeed. Let's put this boy straight in. That was nicely done. Okay. Let's have a look. Damn, we're coming up to half an hour. I can't believe it. Looks good though. Looks really, 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 really good, guys. Like really, really good. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about that. Alright, good. That's number 1. Number 2. Did I just see a massive swell then? I'm going to flip it over again in a minute. Yeah, that's good as well. Maybe a tiny bit of white then there. So 1 out of 2 is not bad. Yeah, there's a tiny bit there as well. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Did I see a swell? Yeah, I did, right in the middle. Oh, it's not picking it up on the camera. It sort of is. And it's not. It is and it isn't. You know, it's not like your usual swell that you're used to. I don't know if you know about the swells in hollow patterns sometimes, but they're quite cool. Okay, bloody hell, guys. Bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell. We're getting there. Beautiful Charmeleon. Absolutely iconic. #1 art in my opinion, of the boy. 151, very close behind though. I like that sort of thing where they Charmander's at the bottom of the cave, and then Charmeleon's on the ledge, and then obviously Zardy Boy's flying above. Very, very, very nice there. Very nice. That's a good looking card as well, by the looks of it. Alright guys, another Charmeleon. Ugh. I can't describe to you how intense this is. Another little hollow blade. Not the most prominent though. It's a shame because when I put the sleeve on it, you can't really see it. Not bad. Not too sad. Definitely not the best condition card I've seen out of these packs. There's a tiny bit down there. Tiny bit down there. That's not horrendous, and that's not horrendous either. So yeah, just bottom white marks on the bottom there, corners. Pokeball. Another Pokeball. Alright, we're gonna get to him soon. I feel we've got 2 rocket admins there. That's like 6 in total. Switch. Another switch. Okay, I know he's coming. I know he's coming. So we've just got to be very careful at this point. Ultra Ball. Oh, God, man. I don't think I've ever had such a stressful opening in my life. Like, I think he's here. Yeah, he's there. Okay. Double colourless. And that is who we have basically opened this box for. So we blow on the hands. We leave the hands on the sweater for a little bit. Okay. This is moment of truth. This really is. What a card as well, man. I mean, like, I remember pulling this back in the day. My mum was in New Look. I'm not joking either. New Look, the shop. And I was very bored. Didn't know about Pokemon. My mum bought me a pack. And guess who I pulled? That boy right there. And that is no lie either. Okay, he goes in. Right. Oh, what a card that is, eh? As you can see down there, so the many different versions of him, and this is one of them there, so. Okay. Let's just check the back. Dude, why is this sleeve like so fucking dusty? It's brand fucking new. So annoying. Yeah, unfortunately a little white mark at the top right. Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately not. Yeah, no. That's gonna get a 9. Fuck's sake, man. No actual fucking way. Yeah, that's a white mark. Fuck's sake, bro. Oh, well. That's a 9, unfortunately, guys. That's not a 10. There's no way that's a 10. It doesn't matter. I'm not grading it anyway. I'm not selling this. Like, this is mine. Like, you know, these cards go for a lot of money, man. You know, so you might as well just buy the box and just open it. You know, it might change one day, which I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. But like I say, vintage is it's going out the window, man. People don't care about it. You know, all they want is SRs now, which I completely understand. The artworks are so much better on it. And if you have no nostalgia over cards like this, they're probably worthless. So, and for the amount of cards this version has been printed, I think there's got to be over. I mean, you've got the Evolutions pre-release. You've got the Staff version of that same card. You've got reverse holo of that card. The normal holo of it. You've got non-holos. You've got Shadowless, first edition. Legendary collection. You know, like that's just off the top of my head. Like the list goes, base set 2. You know, like there's over 15 versions of this card. That is a fact. Oh, shit. I mean, you know, not the best. I mean, quite gutted really that that's got a tiny little white nick on it. Again though, I'm no pro. I have seen 10s go with more than white marks than that, but I've got a feeling that PSA nowadays, they change the way they grade. They seem to have stepped up quite a bit. We do get a Pikachu in this deck. That's quite nice. So we've got a nice Magma right there. Not so fought after Magma, is he? I like him. I think he's a legend, but I know a lot of people don't really like him too much. So I prefer Mag B, which is, you know, understandable, but still not that cool. In my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of baby shinies. In my opinion, maybe not just a shiny, but just a baby Pokemon. I'm not a Gen 2, aren't they? So that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's worth grading for sure. Do have a Pikachu collection as well, though, so I probably won't be getting rid of this. It's a shame you only get one in there. I thought you'd get two. What a card that is. Iconic. It's Yellow Cheeks won that one, guys. We've got a nice looking Raichu. Look at the art on that. Pretty decent, man. I might even just sleeve that up now because it's so nice. I'm not the biggest Raichu fan though. Like, he has so many cards as well. It's so many cards. Decent looking card though. Decent looking card. Voltorb, look at that boy. Oh wow, look at the holo on that. Look at that. You see the outer line and then the zaps through that. That's fucking amazing. Fair play to them, man. So cool. So cool. Oh, wow. People know this card, that's for sure. And we've got an Electrode. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, God. You don't want to know what's under him. What I've just done with the card. Nah, to be fair, it's not bad. Look at that, man. That's just unreal. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's looking good. And we have a knocked over Zapdos with a card under it. Oh, it's a bloody fairy, no way. I hope I haven't done any damage. I don't think I do. To be fair, isn't that just like Roaring Skies, Zapdos? Comment down below if you know. I'm not too sure. It looks like a Roaring Skies to me. Maybe black and white. Either way, I don't think I've seen that before. Clefairy, man. I remember kids in school used to go mad about this card. What a beauty that is, eh? Clefairy. I don't know if anyone's seen that episode, but Jesus Christ. Okay. Good stuff. Done swans. Oh, standard. That's pretty cool. We've got a Miltank. And Boss's Orders. Pokemon Fan Club. Rare Candy. Scorching Charcoal. Wow. I haven't had that one yet, guys. Hollows on that. It's pretty mad, the border on it. Like, actually insane. We got Super Rod. And then a couple of dead trainers to finish off. So we got Super Scoop Up. Wow. Not the artwork I remember on the base set, but I do remember that card. And then a Versus Seeker to finish it off. Wow. What an opening that was, guys. What an opening that was. So, got Zardy Boy. Right, we're going to put these over here just quickly, and then we'll round it all up. But thank you so much. If you're still watching, you are an absolute legend. And I can't thank you enough. That was the longest opening I've ever done in my life. The most intense one I've ever done in my life, I'm not going to lie. And there we go. So we'll just finish off with the three boys that started all this massive hype off, really. So, got the beautiful Blastoise, beautiful Charizard, my favourite card in the world. and the gorgeous Venusaur right there. So guys, it's been emotional. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give this a subscribe, please give it a like, and drop your comments down below to which card is your favorite out of everything you've seen here today. So thank you so much. Till the next one, guys.